It's review and test day for the Gamo Whisper X. We're going to put it through its same normal things, all sat down. We're going to have a go at the gallery of the duck hunt. I'll put it on the spinners, then we'll do a bit of target work and we'll work out what we think it's done and how it's done. It's the only way we know how to review a gun here, and obviously it'll enter the battle league, so it needs to know whether it can get a place in there and, you know, give a fair representation of itself. Let's not waste more time, let's get it out there, let's see how it does in our little tests. Our first test for the Gamo will be the gallery. Now, I've mated this gun up with its own pellets. I've made it up with the Gamo Pro Hunters, done all its setting up and whatever with that, so let's just see how it goes. That one's good. Shot 2 is good. Shot 3 good. It's so far so good. It doesn't seem to miss a lot. Shot 4 is good. And the last one, just to see it at the reset, see whether it can get a full house. Yeah, no problem at all. Nice, fast and easy to operate because it's so lightweight. I don't think it's going to have any problem with our next test, the duck hunt, but we'll get it up there, we'll go and see what it can do. It's test 2 for the Gamo Whisper Sting, I think this one is it? Whisper Sting, yeah. And it's the duck hunt, let's see how it gets on with this. Well, definitely hit it, didn't go back, but she hit it. Let's try and take an head shot with this one. Number 2. Yep, hit its head but didn't go back. I'll land for a little bit further down the body with number 3. Hit again, doesn't go down. Number 4, try a little bit towards the front of the duck this time. Yeah, hit it, still didn't go. It's hit all 4. The centre one, the reset, and gets that no problem either, so hit all 5 even though you didn't knock the 4 ducks down, so again we've got to count that as a pass. Test 3 is our spinners. Start with the big one and work down, see how we get on. Big one's no problem. Next one down. No problem. Now for the even smaller one. Oh. That's a miss. Can you get the small one? And that's a miss too. Alright, so not coping with those, we could do with a little bit of movement, and I'll sort that out when we come to the target. Things might be moving around a little. Hit the big one. Can you hit the little one on top of the big one now? Yeah, hit it. I think it may be going a little bit to the right, but we'll see, because now is the target work. 5 shots to the centre target. Let's see how he does. Obviously after every shot I will try tune it in better, because I thought I'd done a decent job here. It doesn't seem so. Yeah, as I said, I thought it was going a little bit to the left. Still going a bit to the left, I think. And still a little bit to the left. We're in the black though in each 5, so I didn't do too bad at all with these. I'm taking it, this one will go in the black, because I'm just keeping it in the same it's been. Yeah. 5 in the black. Right. 4 now. Around the edges. Let's have a see how he does with those, the single ones. Not bad. Not bad again, only just slightly off the bullseye. Last one. We usually say as long as everything's in the black it's done alright, and it's well within the black. And again just below the bullseye, so yeah, fair play to the Gamo there, pass that one. Our 4th test today is velocity. How we do this is I've got a piece of wood there, it's about 1 inch thick up the garden. I put a pointed pellet into the gun and we see whether it can penetrate. Every other one has before, so this shouldn't. Now bear in mind this may miss, it's not tuned for a pointed pellet, so well, first things first, it did hit. Second things first, it looked like it caused quite a bit of damage. Let's go check. Yes, same as we've had before, as you can see, it's come straight out the back. No problem there, so velocity wise, yeah, I'd say that's a pass again. What did we think of the gun? Well, it did okay in the tests. It went a bit wayward when we was doing the spinners, but it is all newly set up and I've hardly touched it, so a few adjustments later it did really well in the target shooting and it didn't miss with our velocity test, so it's done okay. Is it going to set our legal light? Well, I've mated it with its own pellets, which are Gamo gun. I've put it with the Gamo Pro Hunters. Target work wise it seemed quite accurate, so yeah, it could do well. I mean, it could put a bit of pressure on some of the guns. I'm going to estimate, without it really being in the league yet, I'm going to estimate that it's going to come just underneath our top 2, I reckon about 4th, 5th place. This will be the 11th gun coming into the league now, and I've got a feeling some of the newer guns who have not really showed much at the moment, this is going to obliterate them. I've got a feeling some of our other guns that are quite decent, we're struggling with mating them to pellets at the moment for some reason. I've been told it may be because like I'm doing plenty of pellet testing using 5 different guns, it can upset the barrel levels of how much lead's been left behind and whatnot, and then you put a softer leaded pellet in later and it doesn't suit it anymore. which I've never had a problem with before. This is new to me, but it may be right. But I am trying to match them all now to a dome pellet that does suit them. As I say, I've matched this one to its own pellet, the Gamos. I've also matched the BSA now to the Gamos as well. So obviously they bred for those kind of guns really. So yeah, that's them there, the Gamo Pro Hunters I've been using today. And when I run out of them, I'll obviously find some more pellets that I've tested that'll match up to it in some way, I'm sure. But at the moment they're mated to these, and we'll just see how they go. Another video that I will be making shortly that will probably interest you a bit there is, obviously I've got the old BSA Lightning here. I'm going to match it against the new Gamo, just to see how, or if, shall we say, that BSA have come along any or changed anything in any way. I'm a little bit old school, like I'm just guessing that the BSA will blow it away myself, but you never know. It might shock us. It might be a gun that can beat the old style gun, but you know, I'm yet to be proved wrong. But I just believe that the older guns that were made were just better quality than the ones of today. But we'll see anyway when we put that to the test. Thanks for looking into the review today. As I said, the gun itself, lovely and light to use. Nothing, I wouldn't say, flashy about the gun at all. The £180 price tag, as I say, if you bear in mind that like you've got the scope and you know, your scope, you're looking £30–40 for a scope anyway, so if you knock that off, you're probably looking at £140 for the gun. I've got to be honest with you, like, it does look a bit cheap. It's quite plasticky to be fair, but it might still, as I say, shock us some and be a good gun. I really don't know. From that test we've done today, like, its velocity, it's powerful enough with velocity, it's accurate enough when it's tuned right, and yeah, we're just waiting to see how it goes in the league. It's always the big test is when it hits the league. You'll know even more when it hits that, and you know, it gets playing up against the other guns. But I think it's slightly overpriced, if I'm going to be fair. I wouldn't say it's an £140 gun, £250 gun. I wouldn't say it's worth that. There's better guns out there. When you bear in mind both my BSA and my Webley X that I paid £150 for, the pair of them, and they'd blow that out the water, I think, no problem at all. I may be proved wrong with a sabre, I think they would. But I was expecting a little bit more as well, as with the name, like, you know, the Whisper Sting, I was expecting to be a little bit more quieter. It seems to be quite noisy when you bang a shot off there. I don't know, maybe you felt different when I was doing the shot, you as much as this is me. But anyway, that is our review today. Nice light gun. I would say that suit a junior shooter. It is a full length sight, but I think because of the lightness it would suit a junior, you know, to shoot it, because it's not so heavy. It'll suit me. I don't like nothing heavy pulling on my back with me trapped nerve, like it pulls. The Remington Express murders me to use that when we do the stand-up stuff. I never look forward to that one at all because of the weight of it, but that I don't think is going to be a problem. I love the little BSA because that as well, not being so heavy and overhanging and pulling me forward, it doesn't pull on me back so much, so it's quite nice to use. So is the Exocet. A couple of the lighter guns we got are lovely to use, but the heavy ones I do struggle with the freestanding stuff, to be fair. But I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, even though it's quite a long gun. But as I say, tune into the Battle League. It will be joining the Battle League, and that will give you a better idea of what this gun is about and whether it's as good as the guns we have now. I mean, this should be shooting as good as some of the dearer guns we have. Will it? Won't it? Don't know until we try it. So we'll get it out there in the Battle League, and we'll get it making some games up there and see what we can do. But until then, we won't really know what it's about. But as far as the review today, it's a nice, okay gun, very light. Seems very accurate once tuned. As I said, it was bang on, didn't miss a thing. For me at the moment I'd say it's slightly overpriced, but I may be proved wrong yet, as I say, so we'll just see how things go. Speak to you soon, hope you enjoyed it.